Hello dear students, welcome back to the class 8. So in the previous classes we have completely started with the rational number and properties of rational number related to addition. So in this video I am going to start the properties of rational number related to subtraction. Okay, so see here. First of all, we have studied the three properties and some more two properties also we have learned. That is, first property we have learned the closure property. Second property we have learned as commutative property, and third property we have learned as associative property, and fourth one is additive identity, and fourth one is additive identity, and fifth one is additive inverse. And also, so these all concepts we have learned. So in the previous that is in previous video. In this session you are going to study the properties of subtraction. Properties of subtraction. Is it satisfying with closure property? Second one, is it satisfying with commutative property? Commutative property. And third one we are having as associative property. Associative property. So three properties you need to verify, that is first with closure property, second with commutative property, and third with associative property for properties of subtraction. So what our closure, so one by one we study. With the closure property I am going to start, that is, if A by B and C by D are two rational numbers, then A minus B minus C by D is also a rational number. So by solving the example we will come to know how it is a closure property. Is it closure property holds good for subtraction? We need to verify. By solving the example we will come to know the closure property says if A by B and C by D are two rational numbers, then A by B minus C by D is also rational number. By solving the example we come to know. I take the example, verify the closure property of subtraction. Verify the first example. In the closure property we are checking, is it holds good for subtraction? Verify the closure property of subtraction. Closure property of subtraction. Closure property of subtraction. That is, for example, we are having as 2 by 3 minus 4 by 7. So these are the two rational numbers. A by B we consider 2 by 3 minus of 4 by 7. So after solving, am I getting a rational number? We need to verify. Okay, so see here, all of you know the subtraction of fraction. So this is a subtraction of rational numbers. Subtraction of fraction, that is A and B are their natural numbers. Here in rational numbers A and B are integers. Okay, now see 2 by 3 minus 4 by 7. So 2 by 3 minus 4 by 7. First write this as it is. Next step we have to take the LCM. So all of you know one number, so both numbers are odd. Directly you should multiply for the LCM. 7 3s are 21. 7 3s are 21. So again 3 7s are 21. 7 3s are 20. Okay, so 3 7s are 21. 7 3s are 21. So now multiply the numerators. 7 2s are 14 minus 4 3s are 12. So again you know that 14 minus 12, which is equals to 2. 2 by 21. So again 2 by 21 is a rational number. 2 by 21 is a rational number. A rational number means what we can conclude? We can conclude that closure property holds good for subtraction. Holds good for subtraction. So this statement you have to complete and you have to verify. So here verify in the closure property of subtraction. In the closure property I have taken one example, 2 by 3 minus of 4 by 7. So 3 and 7 both are odd numbers. We get the LCM as 21. So 3 7s are 21, 7 3s are 21. Multiply the numerators, 2 7 2s are 14, 4 3s are 12. So 14 minus 12, which is equals to 2 by 21. So 2 by 21 is a rational number. Hence we can conclude so as here there is no space here down, it's not visible for you to watch. So I have taken lastly the statement. While writing in the book, just try the statement, complete the sentence. Closure property holds good for subtraction. Now we will check for commutative property. Now I will check for commutative property. So is it commutative property holds good for subtraction? We need to verify. Second one, that is commutative property. Commutative property. If A and B are, if A by B and C by D are two rational numbers, then we can write as A by B minus C by D, which is equals to C by D minus of A by B. So in this equation you need to verify and we have to check, is it commutative property holds good for subtraction. So in the previous video you have learned the commutative property holds good for addition. Yes, commutative property holds good for addition. Here we have to check, is it commutative property holds good for subtraction. So what is our statement says, if A by B and C by D are two rational numbers, then A by B minus C by D, which is equals to C by D minus of A by B. Okay, so by solving the example we will come to know, that is example number 2 in the commutative property. That is, I take the example 7 by 8, show that the subtraction is not commutative, that is 7 by 8 minus 4 by 7. So this we need to verify. Show that the subtraction is not commutative for 7 by 8 minus 4 by 7. So how to check this? So just I will drop this statement or I will solve here. First I will check the LHS. That is A by B is 7 by 8, C by D is minus 4 by 7. So operation is subtraction, so 4 by 7 is C by D. So I will check for this first. A by B minus C by D. Only I will check for LHS. A by B is 7 by 8 minus C by D is 4 by 7. Okay, so now what we can write the LCM? That is, again one number is even, one number is odd. Directly you need to multiply. 8 7s are 56. Again 8 7s are 7 8s are. So 7 7s are, you are getting this as 49 minus 8 4s are 32. So subtract this now. Subtract this. 9 minus 2 which is equals to 7. 4 minus 3 which is equals to 1. So 17 by 56. So this is your LHS part. Okay. Similarly, we'll check for RHS part. I will rub this one. I will rub this part, that is C by D minus of A by B. So C by D is your 4 by 7 minus 7 by 8. This is your RHS part. Okay, so now see again, one number is odd, one number is even. Just multiply 8 sevens are 56. Again 7 8s are 8 sevens are. So 7 8s are is 56. Again see the numerator, 8 4s are 32 minus 7 7s are 49. Again same thing, 49 minus 32, it's reverse. 49 minus 32, here 32 minus 49, which is equals to 17 by 56. But by seeing the greater number sign in the integer, we keep the sign, that is minus 17 by 56, which is equals to your RHS part. Okay, now see LHS is not equals to RHS. We can conclude this as LHS is not equals to RHS. Left hand side is not equals to right hand side. Left hand side we got a 17, positive 17 by 56, and RHS side, that is right hand side, I got is minus 17 by 56. So one is positive, one is negative. Hence what we can conclude? We can conclude that commutative property does not holds good for subtraction. Does not hold good for subtraction. Okay. So all of you have to note down this commutative property of subtraction, and you have to take this example and you have to send me on my WhatsApp number. Similarly, also I have discussed the closure property in this video. You have to note down that, and you have to take one more example on that as I solved in this video. And one more property I am going to solve, that is associative property. So associative property, what is associative property? Just to see, in the addition we have learned, just we are solving in the operation in the form of subtraction. So in the addition we have learned clearly, and also we are learning in the form of subtraction. So see a third one, associative property. Associative property. So what does is it, we have to verify, is it associative property holds good for subtraction? So just to see what is the statement says, if A by B, comma, C by D, comma, and E by F, so E by F are three integers, are three rational numbers, are three. So what the statement says, if A by B, comma, C by D, and E by F are three rational numbers, then A by B minus of C by D minus of E by F is equals to A by B minus of C by D minus of E by F. So this operation you need to verify. So by solving the example, we will come to know, is this associative property holds good for subtraction. So example, show that subtraction is not associative. Example, show that subtraction show that subtraction is not associative. So all of you note down this statement, associative property of subtraction, that is, if a by b, comma c by d and e by f are three rational numbers, then a by b minus of c by d minus of e by f is equals to a by b minus of c by d minus of e by f. So I am showing, I will take example, we are taking the example, we will verify, show that subtraction is not associative for, show that subtraction is not associative for example we are having as, that is 4 by 7 minus of 3 by 5 minus of 1 by 2. So this we need to verify, that is 4 by 7 minus 3 by 5 and minus 1 by 2. So this we need to verify. So first I will solve for LHS part. So I rub this. First I am going to solve for LHS part. 4 by 7, show that subtraction is not associative. That is, I will solve for LHS. LHS we are having as 4 by 7 minus of in the bracket, that is 3 by 5 minus of 1 by 2. So this is your LHS part. 4 by 7 minus of 3 by 5 minus of 1 by 2. So just we will solve this, the LHS part. So all of you see the LHS part, that is, first I will solve this bracket, then I will solve for, that is 4 by 7 minus sign as it is, 5 and 2, the LCM is 10, because one number is even, one number is odd. Next 5 2s are 2, again 2 5s are, so 3 2s are 6 minus 5 1s are 5. So again we are write 4 by 7 as it is, minus sign as it is, again 6 minus 5 which is equals to 1 by 10. So now see 7 and 10, one is even number, one is odd number, again LCM will get this as 10, so that is 10 7s are 70. Okay, so this is 7 10s are, again 10 7s are, so 10 4s are 40 minus of 7 1s are 7. So 40 minus 7 I am getting this as, that is 33 by 70. 33 by 70. So this is your LHS part. RHS part, just verify for RHS part, that is I got 4 by 7 minus, write this 4 by 7 minus of 3 by 5 minus of 1 by 2. So this you need to verify for RHS part. Okay, now see the RHS part. RHS part you are having 4 by 7. First I will solve this bracket. 7 5s are 35, because both the numbers are odd. Again 7 5s are 35, 5 7s are 35. So 4 5 numerator see, 5 4s are you are having as 20, minus sign as it is, 7 3s are 21. So what I am getting? So this I am getting as minus of 1 by 2, which is equals to, now see 21 minus 20 which is equals to 1. By seeing the greater number sign we keep this sign, that is minus 1 by 20, so which is, so minus 1 by, that is 35, sorry this is 35, remaining is minus of 1 by 2. So now what you have to do, we have to take again LCM, that is 35 and 2, 35 2s are 70, one number is even, one number is odd, again the LCM is, that is 70, directly you need to multiply, so 35 2s are 70, 2 into 35 is 70, so 2 1s are 2, that is minus 2, plus into minus is minus, minus of 35 1s are minus 35, which is equals to, I am getting as this as minus 37 by 70. So I am getting LHS is equals to minus, that is I am getting LHS is equals to 33 by 70 and RHS I am getting as minus 37 by 70. So we can say LHS is not equals to RHS, means I can conclude this as associative property associative property does not hold good for subtraction, or I'll complete here, subtraction. So lastly I have tried this statement, associative property does not hold good for subtraction. So see here, dear students, we have completed with the properties of addition and properties of subtraction related to closure property, associative property and commutative property. And next one, in the homework, just what you have to do, all of you, just go through the multiplication. So all of you know the multiplication, just you have to change the sign. Wherever the minus sign are there, just you have to put their multiplication sign and take one example based on closure property, commutative property and associative property, and you have to send me on my WhatsApp number, and whatever I thought in this video you have to note down, and also you have to send me on my WhatsApp number.